you're scared to do something, or you're not sure and you're not certain because you don't know what the outcome is going to be, I'm going to tell you to stop fucking thinking that way. Start thinking of what is coming in to your brain, into your mind, that vision that you see, even if it's crazy, even if it's scary, even if it's uncertain, and do it. Just full throttle, go through it, do it, manifest that shit, don't look back, and keep on going. Because the thing is that is what's going to segregate you from the rest of this world out there. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Kevin and Jen on the road. So we just got off work and we are heading to the gym right now. And so I am gonna go on here and talk a little bit about co-mingling relationships and business, and how we do it and how we work through it, and our difficulties that we kind of, go through. And I'm not the easiest person to deal with, which probably would, most of you would think I'm super easy, but I'm quite bitchy. So Kevin, I'll let you start off on it. What do you think?
About what?
About business, relationship, how we commingle, how we deal with things.
Business relationships would probably be very easy to have if both partners could learn how to control their emotions.
Which is extremely hard for me sometimes.
Absolutely,
because
I agree.
because I'm right and you're wrong.
Everyone on there knows that's wrong.
Honestly, I have to say that it's hard. A lot of people deal with, our emotions get the best of us. And there's times that Kevin, I feel, really picks me apart. And it takes me a while to sit back and think about why he picks me apart. And it's not so much he's picking me apart. He says he's trying to make me a better person or individual, or to think about things.
Not trying to do shit in the process of doing it. It's a process.
And so I get emotional at first because of course, everybody wants to be heard or to be right, or we get defensive, I should say. So I tend to get a little bit more defensive, but it's taught me how to just breathe and walk away and have my time to where I can collect my thoughts and I can think from his point of view, which is always wrong, and think of my point of view, which is always right. And
no lies going on there.
Come to an agreement. And sometimes, we agree, and sometimes he'll say things and I don't agree with it, and I'll just say, shut it, I don't want to talk about it anymore. And Kevin usually doesn't let that in. He just keeps on going about it, so it gets a little annoying. And not every relationship is absolutely perfect. So now that I have diarrhea of the mouth, you talk, Kevin. Tell him what you... Sorry, I got a call.
Well, I still stick to the same thing I just said. If you can understand...
Okay, but how do you deal with me? Because you know me, I get super defensive, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I do. And it's probably from past relationships or past shit that happens to me. And I get defensive. So how do you deal with that?
How I'm learning to deal with it is I look at it, okay, her reaction, that's my fault. I didn't understand how to control her emotions. It's my job to control your emotions, not as a man. Anyone who wants to learn how to be successful in life, you gotta learn to control the other person's emotions. Because whatever's coming out of your mouth is gonna impact them. Let's be honest, 99.9% of people can't handle words, which are made up of what? Vowels and fucking nouns. All you motherfuckers get called a certain word and all of a sudden you go off the deep end. It's a trigger in your brain. Just like what's going on in the news. They're implanting shit in your head and then it triggers you. It doesn't make any sense. You got to learn to control your emotions if you want to be successful and go far in life. If you can't control your emotions in a relationship too, you got to learn to control your emotions and help others manage and control their emotions. I'm not saying that in a bad way. by changing what comes out of your mouth.
So I've learned, you know, for instance, so I've been married twice, and Kevin has never really been in a relationship before for long term at all, and he doesn't have any kids, so he doesn't have
Smart bastard. That's right.
a whole lot of baggage like I do. And I don't mean baggage like, you know, I can't take care of myself or anything like that. Baggage more or less that I think we harbor and we hold on to things that really don't benefit us in the future, but we tend to go back to those situations and realize that that person that we're in the relationship with is not out to get you. And I think that was my whole thing growing up with my son, is being a single mom, doing things on my own. I always felt like everybody was out to get me, or everybody was not there to help me because everybody failed when I needed them. And I feel like, you know, sometimes that portrays with Kevin, and I give him kudos because a lot of times when I break down and I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore, he is the first one that will grab me and say, no, we're talking about this because I'm here and we're going to deal with this, and I'm going to be here long term, and you're stuck with me. And for some people that's huge, and for me, I need that because I'm the first person to be like, we're done, it's over, leave.
And I know what everyone's thinking. For her to be stuck with me, she's blessed. I agree.
Really? Because you guys can hear him right now, and you know exactly what I have to deal with every day. So, but, you know, honestly, there's no perfect relationship. There's times that he's gotten pissed off and walked out of the house and gotten mad, and said he's not going to come back home, but he comes home in an hour. And then I'm the shit stirrer that's like, well, I thought you weren't coming home. So nothing is absolutely beautiful all the time. There's times that he comes over and I say, you know, I really don't want to see you right now. Please go away from me. And there's other times I look at him and I think, man, that dude is fucking hot. So nothing's perfect. It takes work, but it takes the right people together and the right mindset together to make it work and to work on things. And being in business together now, you know, it's hard because sometimes I'll do something and I feel like I put a lot of effort into it, and I show him and he's like, well, what about this, this, and this is wrong, and this should be this way. And a part of me just wants to punch him in his face. And like, again, I take a big deep breath and I walk away, and this happened this morning. And now I can look back and think, okay, yeah, you know, really, it's not that big of a deal. I can change that because I understand his points. So that's relationships. And I guess it's really how bad you want the relationship to work, whether it be business or not. And we try not to argue in front of people, but it happens. I don't know. I mean, that's my call. So what do you, is there anything else?
I think we covered it pretty good.
Yeah.
Learn how to control and manage others' emotions. Your significant other, whatever the fuck she's called.
His hoe.
Hose. I'm past that part of my life, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm his bitch. That's what he called me the other day. What the fuck? Well, anyway.
She should be happy to be called my bitch, as I explained to her.
All right, you guys. We are almost to the gym, so hopefully you like this little live that we did. Let me know, and I will shoot some more. Any ideas that you guys have or anything you want me to talk about, let me know, and I will shoot some more video for you guys. But have a fabulous day.
Remember, emotions. Learn how to control your own emotions before you attempt to control others' emotions. When you do both, it's game over.
All right.
You're winning. And that's what we all need to learn how to do in life, is win. Because you don't want to be a loser. You're going to end up like a Democrat.
Kevin, stop it.
Oh, my bad.
See? He doesn't shut up. Anyway, bye guys.